I can be your third man doll. Just a symptom you've forgotten. You slip me in your pocket, turn on the television on. Set me in the corner now, and Technicolor's your bed. Oh, won't you hear me out? You're painting all my features and everything you needed. Don't put me on the shelf, no. I'd never find another. Don't ask me what my name means. I don't believe in that. Conversations one-sided, pull my strings and watch me come apart for you. I don't believe in that. Trouble speaking whenever you're around, and tell me what you wanna do. I don't believe in that. Wooden pieces inside you, pull my strings and watch me come apart for you. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
What's up, you guys? It's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. So today, I mean, you've already seen a little bit, but today is Friday. It's January 15th and I wanted to do a little vlog today. Obviously, you guys can see right now that I'm sitting in my car. I have been freaking playing around with the settings on this freaking camera for the past 20 minutes trying to set it up. I also got a new mount for my car. So this one mounts on the dash instead of on the window where it was. And I just feel like this is gonna be easier because this way I can actually see. I have enough room now to flip up my viewfinder so I can actually see what the camera is getting, because before we had some issues with that and I was recording like my head, it was like this was the frame, it was bad. And I'm really hoping that this works better. I'm really hoping this works better because I really want this to work. So right now it is 10:53 in the morning. I was planning on getting an earlier start to today, but that never happens. I'm on winter break right now from school. I know a lot of people are going back to school like now. A lot of people have already started, but I don't go back until the first week of February. And it's definitely because we're doing another semester like last one where it's condensed and it's gonna be pure and absolute hell, but it's gonna be my last semester, so wow. But that's besides the point. Yeah, so I'm on winter break and I physically cannot get up before like 10. I can't get out of bed before 10. I don't know what it is. My eyeballs just don't want to open. So I got up this morning at like 9. That was a good start. We're making progress. Now I am going to go to Dunkin because I have actually been so good this week and I haven't gotten Dunkin at all. I've been making my own coffee at home. I found a new drink at Dunkin that I am obsessed with. I talked about it in my last video. It's just the toasted coconut swirl flavoring, whatever. It is so good, but I know that it's so bad for me and I'm really trying to improve my health and nutrition and everything. So I've been making my own coffee at home. I've been good this week. I'm gonna go get myself an iced coffee. So that is the situation. That's where we are right now. Oh, also, yeah, yesterday I think that I pinched a nerve in my like neck back right here region. It hurts like hell. It hurt so bad yesterday. I literally was laying on my bed. I could not get up. I couldn't move my head like this way at all. So I'm doing better today, thank God, but I still cannot fully move my head in this direction. So like I have to like move my whole body. I don't know what happened. I guess I was just in like a weird position. I don't know, maybe I slept wrong, but it really hurts. So comment down below what your favorite song is right now. Mine is Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. It's just so phenomenal. So I'm gonna put on some music. I'm probably gonna listen to this song like 7 times and then I'll see you guys at Dunkin. Hi, could I please get a medium toasted coconut iced coffee with just cream? 1 point to a free beverage. You've got to be shitting me right now. Hi. Thank you. Okay, so now that I'm finally home with coffee in hand, it is time for me to get to work, and by work, I mean cleaning my disaster of a room. Of course, I am putting on a podcast while I do this because I don't think I can do anything anymore without having a podcast in the background. It just literally makes me feel so much better about everything I do in life. So I'm finally taking the Christmas sheets off my bed. They are flannel sheets, and it's actually the first time I've ever bought flannel sheets, and I loved them so much that I went back to Target and I bought a new pack that was less Christmassy and more kind of everyday. So I'm really excited to finally be breaking those out, washing them up, and putting them on my bed because I'm telling you right now, buying flannel sheets has improved my life as a whole so much. It's not even funny. now we can actually get to work cleaning the floor. As you can see, it is an absolute disaster. Shit just like accumulates. It just got super overwhelming, so we need to do some organization. Same with my office space. It's been so cluttered lately, and it makes me not even want to go in there, so it is high time for me to do something about that. Where the fuck is my other battery? I literally don't know how you just lose a battery, and I don't know why, but I just think that it was my cat. Like, I can't prove it, but I think it was him, and I don't know where the fuck it went. That's so annoying. What the Anywho, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I finished the episode of Emma Chamberlain's podcast that I was listening to, and of course, I went right into another episode of another podcast. We're listening to Crime Junkie now, and we're just continuing to declutter and to organize, especially my crafting area. Okay, so I just got a Cricut, as you may or may not have known, and I basically just had all of its supplies like sprawled out on my floor because I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to organize them, but then I came up with a system, and this is my new system. So I'm trying to roll up each of my rolls of vinyl as tightly as I can. I'm taking a piece of washi tape and just taping the rolls together so that it stays in place, you know what I mean? And then taking a Sharpie and writing on the piece of washi tape what kind of vinyl that roll is, so it's easier to identify pretty much. And then I took this cube of my little shelving unit and I divided it in half. So on the left side I have vinyl, and then on the right side I have iron-on and transfer tape, and I'm actually so proud of this organization. I feel so much better now that everything kind of has a place. I've had this cube unit, whatever, in my room for so long, and it kind of looks organized because it has these nice baskets, but it really isn't. And I've been wanting to make it actual useful organization and storage, and I finally did that, and now it's the proud home of a lot of my Cricut supplies. I just feel a lot more put together and a lot happier as a result of this. So that, it just goes to show that changing one thing in your room, organizing something, can really be beneficial. Ugh, I'm sweating. There it is. I said it. Neck still hurts. This is really getting inconvenient. Okay. What started as me just wanting to like pick up around my room turned into me completely reorganizing and moving a bunch of things around. Alexa, what time is it? It's 1:13 p.m. I don't have my phone sitting here right now. That's why I did that. I don't really know actually where I put it. I finished my episode of Emma Chamberlain's podcast, as you guys probably could figure out once I showed the next podcast, and now I'm on my third episode of Crime Junkie for the day. I want to take a little bit of a break, and I want to unbox this package that I received today. I have been waiting for this since I got my Cricut, which I showed a little clip of in my last video. So when I bought my Cricut, I actually got the Cricut and the Essentials set like bundle, because like I said, when I got my Cricut, well, did I say this? I think I did. When I got my Cricut, I got it for like nearly 50% off, so it was such a good deal, and the Essentials bundle has a bunch of stuff that I thought would be useful, so I ended up just getting the bundle. So the Cricut came first, the heat press came, I think it was yesterday, and now my Essentials bundle is finally here. So that is what I want to unbox for you guys and show you what's in it, because I'm excited to use all of these things. So first thing, we have this variety pack of mats, which is going to be so nice. There's a light grip, standard grip, and strong grip, I believe. True Control knife. This is going to be super useful for when I'm cutting my vinyl, so I don't have to like take my bulky ass scissors and try and maneuver it under it while it's still on the mat, you know what I mean? Like a little X-Acto knife type situation. Ooh, I'm so excited for this. It's basically a paper trimmer thing. Put like the paper or whatever in here, and then you can just use this thing and cut it in a perfectly straight line, which is amazing. And then this is probably one of the most exciting parts of this entire thing, and that is the basic tool set. When I first got my Cricut, it like doesn't come with a weeding tool. The weeding tool is really like what I needed the most, so I actually ended up going out and buying a separate weeding tool so that I could use the damn Cricut, because I could have gotten a weeding set on Amazon. I know I've seen a lot on TikTok about weeding sets that are good from Amazon, but then I'd have to wait like 2 days, and I wanted to use that damn Cricut when it got here. So now I have 2 weeders, but that's okay. The rest of these tools, oh hell yeah, I'm excited. First of all, the tweezers specifically are unmatched. I can't even explain, but they are so good. Wow, this is like really difficult to open for no reason. Yay! Yes, my scraper. Oh, I've been using an old Chili's gift card as my scraper until this came. I'm so excited. Yay. Yay! And then we have some little scissors, which are gonna be so nice because they're small, and they have this little thing that goes on top of them to cover them. Safety first. We have this. This is the weeding tool. So this is a spatula, apparently. It's used to like lift things, I guess, off of your mat. Finally, the star of the show are these tweezers, okay? So these are the tweezers. And what I love about them is you squeeze them and they open, so you don't have to have pressure on them for them to like close and hold what you want. I don't know how to even explain it, but these are so great. I have tried these already. I have used a Cricut before, which is like one of the reasons I wanted to get one myself. So now we have 3 rolls here. So this one is just transfer tape. I have other brands of transfer tape because I have also tried the Cricut transfer tape, and I think that it just is really way too sticky, but it's always good to have lots of this because you obviously need it. And then we have a sampler of the everyday iron-on. So we have red, white, and black, which will be fun because I've been getting into a lot of ironing on, you know? And then finally, we have a sampler of some removable matte vinyl, which is good because I don't have any removable vinyl. All the vinyl I have is permanent. Anyway, so that was my unboxing. Just wanted to give you guys that quality content that you didn't ask for, but I guess you kind of did since you clicked on this video. And this is my channel, so I can technically do whatever the fuck I want. I'm really excited about all of that stuff, and I'm going to be using it after I'm done cleaning. I literally had an actual panic attack last night before I went to bed because I walked into my room like ready to go to bed. I looked around and I just couldn't step anywhere without stepping on something, and that you guys know my room is my sanctuary, and if there's shit everywhere, I just feel very uneasy. I'm really trying to get everything organized, especially my Cricut stuff, because I simply needed it. So once I have everything done and organized, I am going to work on a project that I have an idea for, and obviously I will show you what I'm doing. Anyway, that is my unboxing. I'm gonna go show all of this to my mom because I told her that I would, and then we are gonna get back to organizing, and I will update you guys when I'm done cleaning, probably.
Is there something after there's nothing to say? We're just moving in circles, but we're losing our shape. Oh, where did all the good things go? Oh, falling out of love too soon. It's a beautiful morning, don't throw it away. If I gave you the sunset, you wish for the rain. Do you even notice what I'm trying to?
Okay, it's not actually nighttime yet, but it is so dark outside because I think that it's supposed to rain. So I busted out my ring light and I forgot how much this hurts my eyes. Busted out the ring light. We gotta do what we gotta do for good lighting. That's why I have the ring light in the first place. So the ring light currently is sitting, let me show you. The ring light is sitting in my hamper because this is just, you know, the most logical place that I could think of to put it. We're gonna do a little make a sweatshirt with me segment now, and I'm really excited. I have an idea of a design that I want to make, and I'm gonna make it in Cricut Design Space, so I will obviously show you guys exactly what I'm doing and explain the whole thing. I am gonna use just this plain crew neck that I have in my closet already. It's by Champion, but I thrifted it. I don't know how much it was, probably like $4 or $5. I've had this forever. It's an extra large. I love this sweatshirt and it is so comfy, but I thought that it would be the perfect canvas to do what I want to do. The only concern I have is the logo. Hopefully I can work around it. Otherwise, this is perfect. I'm really excited about this, and I think that it could turn out really cool. I just had this idea last night, but I wanted to include it in this video. Also because I recently started a new TikTok series. If you don't follow me on TikTok and you want to for some reason, this is my TikTok. My username is just the same as my Instagram and Twitter, but I started a new TikTok series called Cricut, and it pretty much is just me making things with my Cricut TikTok. Get it? Cricut. So, and I had a couple of people comment that I should do some of these in a video because they were fun to watch, which first of all, that is very kind of you to say. One of my absolute favorite things to do is just to turn on a podcast and do some type of like crafting. I've been loving using my Cricut. I love to do that when I'm sewing too. When I was making masks over the summer, that's what I would do. I would always turn on a podcast, and it is just so nice. It is such a nice way to relax and also work at a hobby. So that's what we're gonna do. Obviously, the first thing I'm doing is unpacking my Cricut, getting it ready, and I also picked out the roll of iron-on that I want to use, otherwise known as heat transfer vinyl. I just decided to go with white for this. I also still cannot get over how organized all of my stuff is now, but anyways. Next, I'm hopping onto my laptop to begin creating this design that I want to make, and the first place I'm going is to the internet, and I'm going to dafont.com. I get all my fonts from here, and I'm downloading one called College Block 2.0. I've used this font before, and I feel like it's perfect for the vibe and the design that I want to go before here. So I just downloaded that into Fontbook and it automatically will show up in my Cricut Design Space, thank God. I decided to just create this design in Cricut Design Space itself because I figured it was my simplest course of action here. I clicked the text button on the left hand side and typed in Hamptons. I wanted to say Hamptons Tennis Club. I don't know why, I just thought it would be cool. And then I went up and changed the font to the College Blog 2.0 that I just downloaded, and I also used the curve button to give it that little bit of an arch that I wanted. And then I just played around a little bit with the sizing and the stretching of the letters. Now that I have that, I decided to click on the images button on the left hand side and search the images that Cricut has. I wanted to get tennis rackets crossing just like this one, and I ended up just buying it from Cricut. It was only 99 cents and it was just gonna be easier than me like having to go out, find it on the internet, and then convert it into a size that was gonna work anyway. So that's what I did. It was only 99 cents, whatever. So like I said, I wanted to say Hamptons Tennis Club, so then I typed tennis and club, grouped them together so that I could move them together and size them together, and then just continued to play around with it until it was how I wanted it. I'm very much perfectionist, so this took a little bit of time, but I finally got it to a place that I liked. Before I could actually cut it out, I needed to figure out how big I wanted to make it. So I just took my cutting mats because they are 12 inches wide and I laid it on my shirt to kind of give me an idea of how it would look if it was 12 inches wide, and I liked it that way, so I ended up just sizing it to 12 inches wide. But then I actually had to make it a little bit smaller because it would have cut weird and I would have had to have a longer board, which I didn't have, so we made it work. So now we are ready to cut it. If you're following along at home, make sure you always remember to turn on the mirror when you're doing iron on. I'm just switching the dial to iron on because that is obviously the material that I'm using. I'm setting up my cutting mat with the vinyl, and a trick that I learned on TikTok actually is instead of cutting off how much you think you're gonna need, just kind of unroll it and then clip the sides of it to the mat with some alligator clips. These are just some hair clips that I had sitting around and it actually works great, so God bless. Anywho, now it is finally time to start cutting. This took so long to cut. I think I underestimated it, and it's definitely because of the rackets and how intricate the details were, but you know, obviously you don't have to do anything during this part. The Cricut does it for you, which is the beauty of it. So I just sat, scrolled through TikTok, and waited for my design to cut out. So once it's finally done, I am carefully removing the vinyl from the cutting mat. Oh, I forgot to tell you what kind of vinyl this even was. This is by the brand Scissor. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna put it on the screen, and it's the Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl. And honestly, Easy Weed is right. Despite how intricate the rackets were specifically, it was super easy to weed, so I highly recommend. Yeah, after a solid half hour of weeding, I finally have the design all ready to iron on. To iron this design on, I'm using my Cricut Easy Press that I got on sale, but obviously you do not need this. You can literally use an iron and some parchment paper just to make sure the iron doesn't have any water in it. Another trick that I learned from watching a million Cricut videos is to fold your shirt or whatever in half and then iron down the side of it to give it a crease down the middle, and then also pinch your vinyl in the middle on the non-sticky side and then line up the lines so that it is centered. I have found this approach very effective and I highly recommend. I put parchment paper down to iron this because I'm used to doing this with a regular iron, but then I realized that with the Easy Press you don't need to use parchment paper, so I actually had to like go over it again because it wasn't fully stuck. But anyways, once you're done ironing it, a tip that they tell you is to flip over the shirt and iron on the back as well. Apparently it's supposed to help the vinyl stay longer. So after completing this process, I just waited until the vinyl was cool to the touch and I carefully rolled it down and peeled off to reveal the finished design. I also just kind of picked at the sides to make sure that it was fully adhered to the sweatshirt. But yeah, this is my finished product. I'm so happy with how it turned out and I had a lot of fun making this. So thank you for watching this segment of Make a Sweatshirt with me. At this point, it was around 6 p.m., aka the time when I stopped doing things for the day. So for the remainder of the day, my mom and I sat on the couch and we watched the Downton Abbey movie, and we also watched a few episodes of Bridgerton, and that was it. Which is why I'm here now to end this vlog. We're not surprised. We're not surprised. So that is going to be the end of today's video. I'm filming this on my computer. I don't know how, I don't know where to look. It's really awkward either way. I'm gonna look up here, but I don't think it definitely doesn't look right. So that's gonna be it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you stay until this point in the video, comment down below I'm a real one because you're a real one. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I post a new video every single Sunday. And if you forget that I post a new video every single Sunday, or if you just want to get notified right when I post a new video, make sure to turn on my post notifications. It's the little bell icon so that you never miss an upload and you get notified right when I post a new video. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.